few things to do on the Clio today. Just going some routine bits and pieces. One of them is the exhaust is knocking on the rear beam when people are in it, and one of the advisories on the MOT was the fact that I've got a blow on the exhaust, which is here, which, you know, I can see now. That was the only advisory when it's just passed its MOT. So I think the exhaust has come loose, because it never used to knock. So the exhaust has obviously come loose on that clamp bit, twisted, and now knocks on the rear beam. So I'm going to undo the clamp, try and twist the exhaust back into position, just the back box back into position, and tighten it up, and two jobs done: the blowing exhaust and the knocking exhaust. So let's give it a go. And we've just started the car, and so far there is no blowing at all, and the exhaust is sitting really nicely now. It sits nicely in there as well. It doesn't knock or anything as far as I know. Have to go for a test drive, but so far so good. So yeah, also running the car because I am warming up the oil, ready to do an oil change. So yeah, we'll crack on with that now. Just while the car's warming up, the oil filter, I've got a Bosch one. Normally I use genuine Renault, but I haven't got any at home. I only got this one, and I want to get the service done today. Top the coolant up as well, Type D Renault coolant. I'll top that up. Not that it really needs anything. And semi-synthetic 1040. Now this is the only oil I could get hold of, and I really wanted to get this service today because it's bank holiday Monday, and I just wanted to do it. I will probably only run this for a few miles, flush it through, just to clean it up. It doesn't do many miles anyway, and me being me, I will then go and get a genuine Renault filter and probably put some different oil in. But anyway, it's these Williams lumps, these Renault Williams and valve lumps, you know, they're pretty robust, you know, as long as you fit some 1040 semi in, they're not too fussy. So it's more about regular oil changes. So anyway, we'll get that done and I'll come back to you. Right, as usual, I've cracked on and done the oil filter and already put 5 litres of oil in when I realised I hadn't been filming. So these take 6 litres, obviously completely dry. I tend to put 5.5 in and see where we're at, to be honest, because it's easier to put more in than take some oil out. So yeah, I've put 5.5 in there. I'll run it and top it up if need be. I apologise for my engine bay, because I have never cleaned it or done anything with it since I had the car painted and restored, so it looks a shed. So I don't like showing you under there. So yes, anyway, service is done, new filter on, Bosch filter, And to be honest, the oil that came out of it was still very clean. I have just looked, and we've done about 700 miles. So anyway, let's crack on. Mileage check, 121,645. So right, yes, so that's the mileage for this change. And I did the oil last May on the 28th, I think. In fact, it's the 28th now. So yeah, exactly a year. And I think the year before was the 26th of May. It's always about this bank holiday anyway. I do it same time every year. And I have had a look with that mileage. It has done about 750 miles since its last service, and that's why the oil that came out of it was still on. My mate Coops, he was still here, and he was like, that oil still looks new. So hey, changing it once a year and not going to do any harm, is it? So right, well, another job that I've been meaning to do is basically clean up my pedal rubbers. Well, fit new pedal rubbers and basically just lightly paint these in satin black just to clean them all up. I've got some new, I know they're aftermarket, some new pedal rubbers here. So I've had them ages. So I'm going to clean all these up, just quickly spray them up, just quickly mask it in here. Spray them up, fit some new rubbers and clean all these up, because it'll make a big difference, I think, to the overall look. Okay. Right, well, I've just, as you've seen, just masked it all off with cardboard as best I can. Now I'm using this Simmons satin black tough paint. I've used it on a few things. It is really hard. Now I did think about priming that, but it is actually, you can use this without primer, and it is just the pedals. Like I'm just giving them a coat to freshen up because those are fine. A bit of rust on the old clutch one, but honestly I think once it's all painted up it'll be fine, and I can always do it again if need be. But I'll paint them all up, see what they look like. Right then. Right, while we're waiting for the paint to dry, might give that one another coat. Again, probably been a bit fussy for saying it's only pedals, but yeah, while that's drying, here's my old ones, completely worn. So these are Sky, never heard of them, Sky parts, but pedal rubbers for Mark 1. They ain't perfect. Not got the same sort of shape exactly, but I'll be honest, how much cleaner do they look compared to them? I don't think I'm very much like my original stuff, proper genuine parts, but if I can find some genuine ones, great. But until then, they're going back on because they're going to look a lot better than those. So right, that's that. Let's wait for the paint to dry and then get them fitted. Right, now these are all looking good, all nice and dry. Carefully remove all these. Right, let's try putting some of these back on. They look nice, and I've cleaned this pedal up. This isn't new. This isn't new. This is all original. This one. Yeah. Let's put that on. Hopefully these all fit on nice. You never know with aftermarket rubbers and stuff if they're gonna actually go on properly or not. Let's try again. Well, these don't fit. It's a shame because they'd look absolutely mint with them on. Look how fresh all that looks. Looks really nice, but they don't fit. So if anyone's got any brand new or pretty mint genuine Renault pedal rubbers, I would love to buy them from you, because for now I'm going to have to refit these. There you go, all back on. Camera doesn't really do them justice, but they look so much better than they did. These are really rusty. But I need some new pedal rubbers. Damn it. Don't buy these rubbers from that Sky, whatever it was, because they are crap. I think that's about it for today. Done the exhaust, that's good. Done the service. I've rebolted in the seats because one of my seats was loose. Sanded and painted my pedals. Put a new clamp on my exhaust, refitted the whole thing. Yeah, so done quite a bit. So yeah, I think that'll do for today. So yes, that is everything for this episode. So please do the usual things, and like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Actually, you know, I like to see do read them all, and I'd like to see what you think so far, what else you'd like on the channel. So as I say, I keep the videos coming a bit more regularly. I've got a couple of things that'll be coming up very soon with it, just some how-tos really. And also the Subaru. I haven't forgotten to do a Subaru video of the introduction of it, so I will do that soon. Okay, anyway, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.